in our ears when the fight sounds. God help us all. Enmity always surrounds. It has not been decided yet. Conflict consumes us all. Let's see who was on the right if we wake up to find another out of sight. So there's like two or three lines where it stays in there.
I I think it's pretty. I think these are fire lyrics. Like, I'm excited for the site Bjorn. What is it? Hostility producer?
Hostile producer.
Hostile producer. Site Bjorn.
Where? Let's see. Where did I put the Under Your Shadow lyrics?
Shoot! I dropped my lyrics. Can somebody tell me where I put them? Uh, what?
And I know they're on the other computer.
So this is my. I gotta go and download the Chase's drum machine stuff again because I want that Boss DR550 stuff. Wait, where did they go? Do we not have them pinned? Here we go. I found them. I'm gonna get those Boss DR550s back. My boys. I don't know. I've never found like I've looked for trip hop samples and I've never really found ones I like. Well, I don't know. To be honest, I don't listen to a lot of like trip hop outside of like Portishead and like maybe Tricky. So I'm probably not an expert, but I like Portishead a lot. So.
All right, I don't know what you just said. I'm trying to find lyrics in song lyrics. Under Your Shadow definitely isn't there. I could try Walls Close In. I'm wondering if I feel like I'd have more lyrics in here somewhere. Didn't I dump the lyrics for the Trespasser EP somewhere?
I don't know. I don't know. What does a person do in the meantime that they wait to get their drum? I guess I could just like open up Splice and see what I got for.
Oh, I found the okay. I found lyrics for Trespasser. We're gonna throw this in here.
I have IDM samples.
Let's see.
Trip-hop.
All right, we're gonna do again. We're gonna go to Danish.
I kind of want to see how this drum loop sounds actually. Holy crap.
Then we're gonna go to Croatian. Then we're going to go to Russian.
Nice. There's something for everybody to enjoy.
And then back to English. All right.
Turn the volume down on this.
And this isn't nearly as fun. And at least the word veneer got changed to plywood.
Nice. Interesting.
But yeah, I don't think these lyrics are quite as good. I guess I put.
Next one, you should try translating for Klingon.
Does Google Translate have? No, it doesn't.
Interesting. Oh, look at this drum loop.
Alright, I guess I put the lyrics to Walls Close in here. I could try it. No, like, I have ideas of how to change it, but I haven't actually written lyrics down yet. I guess this is a slightly more wordy song, so there's better chance of something good. Have the title in the lyrics somewhere, so you'll have a good bootleg title. Alright, back to Danish. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. There were always tracks, but no one had eyes to see. Clogging of the words you said in your formalities. That's a good line. One reason to be proud that your empire was built independently. There are no comments for the shortcuts you used during the trip. Now that the morning star is coming out of your side, close all windows. You are hiding this line. No one should talk about it out of disrespect, and you'll be sure to try again. Start the story, take your honor. You cannot go wrong. Hide your real face, crack and erase, still guilty.
Dog, that's dope. Shit.
Okay.
How does this
Second verse is not that. Okay, so walls closed in just got changed to walls close. Let's see. When the walls close, stand up against your lies, which is not what I said. There will be no concessions, there will be no forgiveness. Zone for sin instead of atone for sin. Because there's nothing to deny, but demonizing, analyzing, implementing, winning will confirm and justify. And once proud kingdoms thrown in a crack, throw their idols to the dirt, call to shoot, to delete my name, you lost everything on earth.
Nice. That's deep.
Call the shoot. Yeah.
That hits me hard. Close to home.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what the line was because I've already changed that line, but it got changed to clogging of the words you said in your formalities.
I'm actually surprised. This is the first time I've ever like cut up a drum loop and just taken hits from it to use.
Hmm.
I'm in new territory right now. Draw the line, make your move, like you have something left to prove. That's dope.
Is that the direction you're taking a hostile producer?
No, but that was. I didn't even think about that. That'd be funny.
Draw the line, make your move like you have nothing left to prove. Create, use, and divide. Conviction come at a cost. What have you gained after who you've lost?
I think it's dope. Why not?
Retaliation cut through the pride.
Oh, I make another make another cowboy remix. I'm not wait. Wait. What am I doing? Well, maybe. I could still sidechain this. I could. I'm gonna. I'm gonna do it. No one can stop me. Oh, it was you typing. Because I'm not even playing Minecraft anymore. I'm hearing your banana smashing sounds.
Uh,
It
well,
wasn't the
it's not
rat.
on my banana.
The rat.
It was not the rat.
The rat was falsely
The
accused.
rat. The rat was falsely accused. It's a rat.
Alright, I'm gonna make unique. And that's all it. Just
Oh no. There's been a discussion on TTV message boards, and this man is going to enter a mock with massive boobs for the cannon contest,
he's
just out of spite.
excuse me? What did you just say to me?
Saying this person entered a mock for one of the cannon contests with notable, well, I mean, by comparison, every other Michael, massive boobs. And someone said that he should not enter the contest for the other main female character, and he said now he will. And because of him, he's going to make them massive. This is, I mean, it's probably going to be hilarious. And people are probably going to freak out about it.
The Bionicle fandom is losing their minds. Somebody's got to quarantine them.
You're probably right.
What? Please tell me you have no actual power in this community. Because I'm terrified that I might have influenced
I
a
have
dictator.
influence.
Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna sidechain the hell out of this. Okay. This is so stupid. Oh, dude. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a sub bass and I'm gonna line it up with the tuba.
No one can afford to be lonely. No one can afford to buy a man.
Wait, what?
You were there when that happened, right?
This does not sound familiar.
When we, oh yeah, that might have been when you were less active. But I threw the words owo and uwu into Google Translate, and apparently there's some African language where it becomes coherent. and so I created lyrics just using that. The best thing that yeah, there's two long, couple of long lines. A person who does not want to live in poverty can never be a victim of human suffering. A person who suffers from sexual misconduct may be vulnerable to being diagnosed with cancer. That was
Jesus.
the best line that came out of it.
Jesus,
Oh,
dude.
there's recordings of me saying it too.
Holy shit. This is epic. Now this is epic.
No one's lonely. All right. I mean, considering you're like for samples, I'm gonna see if you can throw this in there.
Probably. What is this? This is 10.
Also, if you scroll down, there's an ASMR version.
C6. There's nothing there. Yeah, it's just FPC. Oh, wait. There we go. This is better. Okay.
Oh yeah, I put forgot about this. I made a parody of one of Chase's songs about the fact that someone's sister accidentally stepped on me while I was at his house.
Actually, pretty lit.
Thank you.
Oh no, I was talking about my trip hop thing. Where's your song?
It's in text for voice chat.
Okay. Um, if I play this,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna play in the the live stream. So is that something?
Is it? Is your live stream still running? Oh, it ended 31 minutes ago.
Wait, well now there's a new one going. I think
Oh,
because it keeps ending and I have to keep doing it.
how does that happen?
I don't know. OBS is just being weird.
Mm.
Oh, I got my drum machines. Nice. Okay. Should I play it?
You can.
All right. Okay.
Money, cheapest, human trafficking. No one is lonely. No one can afford to buy a man. No one can afford to be lost. No one can afford to buy a man. No one can afford to be lonely. No one can afford to be a victim of poverty. No one can afford to be lonely. A person who does not want to live in poverty can never be a victim of human suffering. A traveler does not want to be lonely. A person who does not want to be able to afford to be able to cope with the loss of humanity. A person who does not want to be lonely can never be lonely. A person who suffers from sexual misconduct may be vulnerable to being diagnosed with cancer.
What the
No
heck
one
is
can
this?
afford to be able to sleep without sleep. Hijackers do not want to be able to get tired of getting tired of getting tired of getting tired. sleep, my man.
What, are you playing Crab Raver?
No one is able to sleep.
Check
without
producing.
sleep. No one is able to sleep without sleep. No one can sleep without sleep.
Please, Crab Jordan. Wait, why did Jordan want to be banned from this channel? Please, Crab Jordan. He's no longer admin. The saga. Okay, I think once it goes down to the base, so right about there. Copy value. That's when we will do a tape stop. What is happening? Okay, there we go. Okay, and then right. Yeah, and then here's where we'll do the tape stop effect. I'm not even hearing what it sounds like with those vocals you sent until I have it all put together. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna export it, and I'm gonna let you hear it. So let's see.
All right.
Oh fuck. You're just so quiet. We'll have to. Should I sidechain your? No, I'm not gonna sidechain your vocals. I might auto tune them though. It's G blues. Well, I guess what are all the notes in the G blues scale? 1 second. Let me figure that out first. So that's G, A sharp, C, C sharp, C. What?
1 second. I gotta figure out how to copy this image.
My favorite words in the English language. Let's turn the amount down. That's 60. We'll drop
Why is this so funny?
Dog, what did you do?
It's in the meme channel.
Okay, 1 second. Let me mix your vocals like a snob.
I'm
Okay.
sharing this in the meme channel now too. On Stolly Court, it's just that funny.
What the heck? Okay, wait. Okay. I am also going to sidechain. Is this a common thing? Because now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of makes sense.
Doing what?
The concept of like sidechaining vocals?
I don't know. I've never I've rarely sidechained.
I've just gotten into it. I've never done it before, but then I did it the other day when I was
I feel
working on
like
the
it'd be
remix.
useful.
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's
sure.
definitely. I like it if I'm going for an electronic feel, because I like the way the kicks hit, but I don't know. What are we doing? Vocals. Threshold. About a little bit higher. Ratio a bit less. There we go. Is it even doing anything? Maybe I need to turn the drums down?
Wait, how is this?
Oh.
No one can afford to buy a man. No one can afford to be lost. No one can afford to buy a man. No one can afford to be.
Maybe they need. I don't know, man. Let's see how this sounds.
Human trafficking. No one is lonely. No one can afford to buy a man. No one can afford to be lost. No one can afford to buy a man. No one can afford to be lonely. No one can afford to be a victim of poverty. No one can afford to be lonely. A person who does not want to live in poverty can never be a victim of human suffering. A traveler does not want to be lonely. A person who does not want to be able to afford to be able to cope with the loss of humanity. A person who does not want to be lonely can never be lonely. A person who suffers from sexual misconduct may be vulnerable to being diagnosed with cancer. No one can afford to be able to sleep without sleeping. Hijackers do not want to be able to get tired of getting tired of getting tired of getting tired of losing a man. No one is able to sleep without sleep. No one is able to sleep without sleep. No one can sleep without sleep. And no one can sleep without sleep. And no one can stay awake.
Oh, wait. Okay, I have a cool idea. How about this? This might sound better.
And no one can sleep without sleep. And no one can stay awake.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, actually.
Human trafficking. No one is lonely. person who does not want to be able to afford to be able to cope with the loss of humanity. A person who does not want to be lonely to never be lonely. A person who suffers from sexual misconduct may be vulnerable to being diagnosed with cancer. No one can afford to be able to sleep without sleep.
Okay, yeah. This is cool actually. I really like this. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should hear this.
All right. I'm waiting.
Let me export as an MP3. Did you hear that one thing I put in earlier? It was Steven's vocals, but I auto-tuned them?
Oh, you mean NASA's vocals?
Who did I say?
You said they were my vocals.
Oh shoot. Yeah, they were NASA's vocals, but I auto-tuned them. So you know it was
I think I listened to like a few seconds of that.
yeah, it was really funny.
Oh, I see that NAS recreated the chord reading back. I see NAS recreated the chord progression to Matthew Effect by Nothing More.
Hey, I like that band. Okay, let me send you this. Okay, here we go. I actually like this. I like this a lot.
So what did you do for the vocals?
So the vocals, I auto-tune them to something similar but less intense version of what I did for NASA's vocals. Then I cut out all the bass, and then I tried out my brand new vocal EQ thing, and I used that to boost around the 6 to 7 hertz range, 7K hertz range. And then I added just some reverb. I think it was the Cathedral preset on Fruity Reverb 2. And then I just used the.
So I heard this kind of grittiness to it that I know wasn't there on the original recording.
Grittiness?
Yeah.
Maybe
that was the instrumentation.
That was probably the auto-tune. I mean, I could send you just the vocals if you want.
That'd be cool to hear.
Money. Cheapest. Human trafficking. No one is lonely. No one can afford to buy a man. No one can afford to be lost. No one can afford to buy a man.
Ugh. I like it. I mean, okay, so what I do, and I really like this, is what's it called? I'll have to bring it back up once it's done exporting. What I do with the auto tune that I think makes it sound so cool and gives it, I think, that gritty effect that you're talking about, is I take the foreman shift and I pitch it downwards. Like for this, it's, I don't know about pitch it, but I moved it -69.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, is it like 69 like semitones?
I have no idea. It says,
That's like ridiculously deep.
I don't think so.
Money, cheapest,
Or was it a cent?
human trafficking. No one is lonely. No one can afford to buy a man. Money. No one can afford. Human trafficking. No one is lonely. No one can afford to buy a man. No one can afford to be lost.
Okay, so it's like just the reverb is deeper.
No one can afford to be lonely. No one can afford to be a victim of poverty.
Okay, so it's not quite what I thought I was hearing.
Oh, okay. I don't know. All I have for instrumentation is it's really simple. I just have those violins. I have a tuba. The grittiness might be them being run through a vinyl filter. I added sub bass. I took a trip hop drum loop, cut it up into some FPC preset. And then I added like a little reverb snare thing. And then some sub bass in your vocals. Then I added some EQ automation.
Tired.
Huh?
I'm starting to get tired.
Me too, dude. Had to get up at 6 a.m. this morning.
Oof.
Yeah. So, you know. If you want to go.
Yeah, I'm a go.
Alright. I mean, I made something cool, so I'll probably... I mean, it's not really what I was looking out to make, but, you know, I think that's what's cool. If you get that, Navy SEAL copy pasta sample...
Oh, he told me he deleted the preset.
What did you say?
The synth was called Vital, I think. Vital.
Vital. Spectral wrapping. What? Join the mailing list. Warp waves in new ways. Gives new life to wave tables by using Vital special. Spectral oscillator warping. Okay, turn your own samples into wavetables by using Vital's pitch splice or vocode wavetable converter. Create wavetables from scratch using the built-in wavetable editor and even generate wavetables from text. Get Vital.
Yeah, that sounds like the one.
What is this? Okay. Basic is free. That comes with 75 presets and 25 wavetables. What does that mean?
I'm not completely sure, but if it is free, I might have to try it out. Just to understand how wavetable synthesis works.
Maybe. It says unlimited text to wavetable with the Pro, so am I not getting...
Oh, that's probably the paid version.
So does that mean I don't get text to wave synthesis if I get the free, or do I only get a limited amount?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Uh, basic. Well, subscribe $5 per month, unlimited text to wavetable.
Well, I also saw that for the Pro, which is like, I don't know, $80, but
Oh yeah, 80's not bad.
80's not
But I
bad.
mean, like
But I don't know, man.
$5 a month sounds slightly better.
Yeah.
Because then, like, if you find you're not using it, you can just cancel that subscription.
Yeah, but think about it. What if you use it? If you use it for 20 months, is that what it would have to be? No, it'd be 100. You wouldn't even have to do that. I think once you use it like a year, you're like, well, now I might as well buy it if I've been using it this
Yeah, it'd
long,
be
and then you
like
have
a
to drop
year and
$80 on top of the
a year and
subscription.
a half. That's fair.
You know, I don't like.
I mean, like, I think you can maybe like subscribe for a month, and then if you find you're using it a lot, then
Yeah, you might be right. But I don't know. There are some
if you,
synths, like some synths and VSTs that like your only option is to subscribe, and
it's like it depends. Like, if your one goal was to hear what the Navy SEAL copy pasta sounds like,
it probably is worth $5 in that case. Yeah. Actually, okay. So I was like, hey, I told Nas if I make one more percussive bass track, I'd have enough content to make an EP.
hmm.
What? What if this was it? What if this was the one more?
What, the one you just made?
Yeah. I mean, it'd be short,
Maybe. Be pretty short.
but it'd be 3 songs, and I feel like that.
Kind of. I don't know. Does this sound Voxusy to you?
What?
The track you made. I don't
It
know. I was saying like Voxus. I'm pretty sure that has a bunch of short tracks on it.
maybe, maybe I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of Voxes. I was kind of thinking like, hey, this kind of has a similar vibe to some of Level's creepier tracks, like Hero Zero,
Yeah, I could hear that.
and like that, like a lot of his
That's about right.
like a lot of his demos that came out with the Fix re-releases. This reminds me of like the instrumental demos that just didn't make it to any of the albums.
See, just looking at the Dark World record again, there's like 3 tracks that are less than a minute. One that's a minute 27. Then two that are under 3 minutes. But then there's a couple of 5+ minute tracks.
That's what I need. Is I
It's like,
need a few like short, less than a minute tracks on, because I think that'd be the most fun.
I mean, that's what I'm doing with the instrumental tracks on Archetype. I think Split is like less than a minute. Train is probably a minute something. And then Test will be like 3 minutes, maybe.
I think that'd be cool. Just like having a few tracks that are less than a minute. Like I found like a cool
I feel
sample or
like the
something that I want to
runtime of the
explore.
whole thing is gonna be like just about in an hour. At least it was last time I checked.
Accept. Yeah, install. Okay. So I think I have Vital installed. Let's see. Finish. Options. MIDI setting. Nope. Not wrong thing. Add. I'm missing a few plugins. What am I missing? I'm missing Camel Crusher. Yeah, I'm gonna find them. I need Camel Crusher again. I love Camel Crusher.
All right. Yeah, I'm getting off now. Good night.
Alright, I might see what this Vital has to offer me, and then I'll probably get off too.
So look forward to hearing what you make of it.
Yeah. Dog, what is up with you? I am all alone. Can confirm. Dog, what is up, kitty? Bro, where'd you go? River, where'd you go? Alright, I'm probably gonna end